The EU was warned it lost its most powerful voice in the UK, particularly on the topic of integration within Brussels, as an expert claimed Brexit could see the likes of Sweden follow its ally out of the bloc. The raging vaccine war has sparked major divisions within Brussels, and seen anti-EU support grow, especially in countries struggling to cope with the coronavirus. Nations have been forced to watch on as the UK soars past its European counterparts by delivering a driving vaccine program that has led to nearly 24 million Britons given at least one COVID-19 jab. Figures earlier this month showed the UK was vaccinating at a rate of around 31.2 people per 100 citizens, with the EU lagging way behind. This pales into comparison with the EU, which administered 7.6 jabs per 100 people. While all 27 member states had to wait for the green light to begin purchasing various vaccinations from across the globe, the UK made the quick move to snap up jabs for its citizens. This has led to major frustrations in some nations, such as the Czech Republic and Hungary, who have been forced to ask other countries for any spare vaccines. With anger growing at leaders inside the bloc, including the European Commission's President Ursula von der Leyen, who admitted the jab rollout had issues, Eurosceptics have begun to make their voices louder. In the immediate aftermath of the Brexit referendum in 2016, Euroscepticism was again on the rise, and in Sweden experts detailed how Stockholm could decide to follow the UK out of the bloc. David Wimmer, a Europe Fellow at Young Professionals in Foreign Policy, argued that the UK would be missed by the likes of Sweden, Finland and Austria, especially as it was a major force in demanding that member states can and should be able to choose the policies and levels of integration that work best for their respective societies. He described the UK as a poster child for Europe à la carte, the notion of having flexibility. Mr. Wimmer wrote, Brexit has withdrawn the most powerful voice for this view of Europe at a time when it is needed the most. Without British opposition, Germany, France, Italy, Spain and others may decide that more political and economic integration is the only solution to fight populism and that flexible membership must be abandoned to achieve this end. Facing political isolation without the United Kingdom and feeling pressure to cede more sovereignty to Brussels, Swedish political elites may look to leave the Union. In 2016 there was an appetite for Swexit, as a poll by TNS-SIFO found that 36% would be in favor of quitting the EU, while 32% were against.